Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Book number 2, Sarga 35, Roman numerals XXXV 35. KAIKEYÍ reproached. Wild with the rage he could not calm, Sumantra grinding palm on palm, his head in quick impatience shook, and sighed with woe he could not brook. He gnashed his teeth, his eyes were red, from his changed face the color fled. In rage and grief that knew no law, the temper of the king he saw. With his word arrows swift and keen, he shook the bosom of the queen. With scorn, as though its lightning stroke would blast her body, thus he spoke. Thou who, of no dread sin afraid, hast Dasharatha's self betrayed, Lord of the world, whose might sustains each thing that moves or fixed remains. What dearer crime is left thee now? Death to thy lord, and house art thou, whose cruel deeds the king distress, Mahendra's spear in mightiness. Firm as the mountain's rooted steep, enduring as the ocean's deep. Despise not Dasharatha, he is a kind lord and friend to thee. A loving wife in worth outturns the mother of 10 million sons. Kings, when their sires have passed away, succeed by birthright to the sway. Ikshwaku's son still rules the state, yet thou this rule wouldst violate. Yea, let thy son KAIKEYÍ reign, let Bharat rule his sire's domain. Thy will, O Queen, shall none oppose. We all will go where Rama goes. No Brahman scorning thee will rest within the realm thou governest, but all will fly indignant hence, so great thy trespass and offense. I marvel when thy crime I see, earth yawns not quick to swallow thee, and that the Brahman saints prepare no burning scourge thy soul to scare, with cries of shame to smite thee bent upon our Rama's banishment. The mango tree with axes fell, and tend instead the neem tree well. Still watered with all care the tree will never sweet and pleasant be. Thy mother's faults to thee descend, and with thy borrowed nature blend. True is the ancient saw, the neem, can ne'er distill a honeyed stream. Taught by the tale of long ago, thy mother's hateful sin we know. A bounteous saint, as well as all have heard, a boon upon thy sire conferred, and all the eloquence revealed that fills the wood, the flood, and the field. No creature walked, or swam, or flew, but he its varied language knew. One morn upon his couch he heard the chattering of a gorgeous bird, and as he marked its close intent, he laughed aloud in merriment. Thy mother, furious with her lord, and fain to perish by the cord, said to her husband, I would know, O monarch, why thou laughest so. I would know, O monarch, why thou laughest so. The king in answer spake again, If I this laughter should explain, this very hour would be my last, for death be sure would follow fast. Again thy mother, flushed with ire, to KAIKEYÍ spake, thy royal sire. Tell me the cause, then live or die. I will not brook thy laugh, not I. Thus by his darling wife addressed, the king whose might all earth confessed, to that kind saint his story told, who gave the wondrous gift of old. He listened to the king's complaint, and thus in answer spoke the saint. King, let her quit thy home or die, but never with her prayer comply. The saint's reply his trouble stilled, and all his heart with pleasure filled. Thy mother from his home he sent, and days like Lord Cuveras spent. So thou wouldst force the king misled, by thee in evil paths to tread, and bent on evil wouldst begin, through folly this carrier of sin. Most true, methinks, in thee is shown the ancient saw so widely known. The foils their father's worth declare, and girls their mother's nature share. So be not thou, for pity's sake, accept the word the monarch spake. Thy husband's will, O queen, obey, and be the people's hope and stay. Oh, do not, urged by folly, draw the king to tread on duty's law. The Lord who all the world sustains, bright as the God or gods who reigns. Our glorious King, by sin unstained, will never grant what fraud obtained. No shade of fault in him is seen. Let Rama be anointed, O Queen. Remember, Queen, undying shame will through the world pursue thy name. If Rama leave the king his sire, and banished to the wood retire, come from thy breast this fever fling, of his own realm be Rama king. None in this city e'er can dwell, to tend and love thee half so well. When Rama sits in the royal place, true to the custom of his race, our monarch of the mighty bow, a hermit to the woods will go. Sumantra thus, palm joined to palm, poured forth his words of bane and balm. With keen reproach, with pleading kind, striving to move Kaikeyi's mind. In vain he prayed, in vain reproved. She heard unsoftened and unmoved. Nor could the eyes that watched her view one yielding look, one change of hue. Wow. Absolutely wow. Footnotes 137.1. It was the custom of the kings of the solar dynasty to resign in their extreme old age the kingdom to the heir, and spend the remainder of their days in holy meditation in the forest. For such through ages in their life's decline is the good custom of Ikshvaku's line, Raghuvansa. Absolutely beautiful. So in this chapter we see Sumantra, the charioteer of Dasharatha. He also lost it, and he took upon him to dare to charge the queen Kaikeyi. And he just threw all these sharp words at her like sharp arrows. And everything said and done, she was completely unmoved, untouched. Not a one change of hue in her face. This is how Kaikeyi looked. No emotion. Only her wish to be gratified. That's all. That's all. Only her wish to be gratified. So this was a really, really dramatic exchange between Sumantra, the servant, and the queen, Kaikeyi. Comparing her to the neem tree, which will never produce honey. And explaining how she inherited her mother's nature. Cunning. Very cunning. So this is all drama developing. Drama, Rama. The word drama comes from Ramayana, the greatest drama ever told. Beautiful. Jai Ramayana. Jai Ram. Roma Victa. Ciao.